Did you ever during that time, you had so much success, the first thing you had with Luger debuting that first show, the first guy to jump. Then of course you had Scott and Kevin, which was, one of the greatest storylines of all time. Did you ever, you said you never really went after talent. Did you ever just think, I wish I could get that guy and want to reach out? Or did you just wait for him to come to you?
No, because no, I waited. And look, Shawn Michaels was a name that got, tossed around a lot, especially after, Kevin and Scott came in. But back then, and Shawn will be the first person to admit it, he had a hell of a reputation, not a good one. And it was like, man, yeah, he'd be great to have on the roster, but I do not need that headache. I just don't want it. It wasn't worth it to me. And at the time, to be fair about it, we didn't need him. We were kind of on a roll. So why would you introduce something that you knew had a 90% chance of creating a negative environment, in your locker room when A, you don't need it because you're doing pretty well with what you got. And B, I didn't think Shawn would want to come over. I knew that he had conversations with Scott and with Kevin, and the impression I got from them was he's not really interested. He was happy where he was. The only other person really would have been Undertaker, but I had already heard from so many people that were close to Undertaker because I never knew him. I never worked with him previously back at that point. And I had heard from everybody that knew him well that he was so close and loyal to Vince that was never going to happen. And besides, there were so many people coming to us on a regular basis. I didn't really have to go after anybody.